What's up, guys? Welcome to another fantastic episode here on Nigerian Food Channel with your boy Franklin. Okay, now this is the bit where you send me your topics, okay, to the email address below. It could be relationship wise, social topics that affects everyday life. Could be doing business, could be relationship, could be friendships, could be anything. Okay, now what I do in return is I shoot a video like I'm doing now. I give you my suggestions, my advice, my opinion. Okay, don't forget, it's just an opinion, it's just an advice, it's purely my own interpretation. You don't have to take it. So, but to keep the conversation going, feel free to leave your comments below. Let's rub minds, because the beautiful thing about this sort of segments and videos and stuff is, no man is an epitome of knowledge. I have my interpretations, and then you too might just have a completely fresh, perspective to a topic that I don't even know. And it's just beautiful that you can come with your suggestions, your ideas, and then we keep the conversation going below. Anyway, let's go. So this email is from, I'd say, MK. Okay, this is she called it "Should I Stay or Leave?" So I'm gonna read through the email, slightly lengthy, but just so that you can get a background to what we're talking about before I give my own interpretation. Okay, so very quickly, she says, "Hello Franklin, I have been with my partner for 9 years, engaged for 5. He's my first. I'm not sure if I should leave him or stay. The problem is that I do not trust him due to his actions, and he's taking forever to marry me. Oh. Before we got engaged, our relationship was messy. We broke up and got back together many times, which means that we had been with other people during the breakups. Wow. Since we got engaged, I was fully committed to him, and I didn't give him any reasons to doubt me." Okay, cool. "Firstly, he constantly talks and messages other females. It's like he gets some sort of buzz or satisfaction from this. His phone is always close to him, and the most recent incident happened in August. I looked through his phone and he came across a message of him telling a female that he loves her. He is always thinking about her, and he never knew she was good in bed like that." Oh wow. So he's pretty much screwing someone else. Okay. "When I confronted him about the message, he told me that when he sent that message was 2 years ago. Of course he was lying. He didn't mean to, Basically he lied, as you found out. Okay, none of his reasons make sense. I checked his bank statement and realized he was sending money to several females. His reasons was that he was trying to help someone. I caught him out that he lied and all that stuff. And then my mom, he takes care and provides for us, and he tells me that he loves me. I love him too, but do not trust him. I cannot be in a relationship where I have to constantly check his phone." So the final part now. "My mom thinks he is with me to get his indefinite leave to remain because I have a British passport. But I do not think that is the case, because I told him multiple times that I would help him regardless if we are together or not, because I have a child with him and need him around his son. I did not want to do because I have invested so much in this relationship. What should I do?" Right, that's it. Hopefully you get a background to what we're talking about. Okay, now first of all, I'd like to say, sorry that you're going through all of this, what I see as a pile of mess. Now this is my interpretation, okay, no disrespect. First of all, you said, you dated this guy, you've been with him for 9 years on and off. So basically both of you went your separate ways. You both dated different people because of your, your repeated separations and stuff. And then you go back together, and he's been, still keeping in touch with several females, sending them money. Whilst he got back with you, is sleeping with someone else, telling them he loves them, he enjoys them in bed. And then you have a child by this person. Your mom believes that he's, sticking by with you because he wants to get his papers. In case you're wondering, his papers, here in the UK, for permanent residency is what you call indefinite leave to remain, which you get before you become a British citizen. So, in a nutshell, I think the first thing I'm going to say to you, This is not just a dysfunctional relationship. This is a severely dysfunctional relationship. It's utterly, right, from here to there. It's utterly unhealthy. And I get it, you know, when you've invested so much, a chunk of your emotions and particularly there's a child involved, I get it. There's a roller coaster of emotions. There's so much. There was a part of you that want to leave that guy, that really want to move on, because you've seen so much mess. You just said in your email that you know he has a truckload of lies, and so yeah, I get it. You know, no one is perfect. We make mistakes and stuff. But there is so much that, you know, life is short. You only get one shot at life, and this is it. You've invested so much. You've been with this person on and off for 9 years of your life. I don't know what your current age is, but 9 years. I just shot of a year, shot of a decade, and it's just been a pile of mess. In the process, you've had a child with this guy, and then you said something, a very important thing. If he's here, he's trying to get his papers done. Yeah, he will carry on telling you what you need to hear, you know, so that it can get sorted. I know for a fact, and I stand to be corrected, that if that man gets his papers today, boom, he's off. You know, I mean, it might, you know, I'm a third party. I'm not emotionally connected to you or the other party, but why don't you just move on? You said something about you want him to be in the life of his father. Be in the life of his son as a father. Yeah, that's great. And I applaud you for that. But it's possible for a man to be a great dad to his child, okay? I can be a great dad to my children, you know, a dad, be there for them, spend time with them, be emotionally connected, pick them up from school when you can, or maybe spend weekends, take them out, watch them grow, do the dad stuff, emotionally bond with them. But I may not be able to have a healthy relationship with you as their mom. Those are two separate things. And I know, because there's a lot of emotion, you know, emotion involved and stuff. You want to be with him, but you can't really force someone to be with you. That's just one of the rules of engagement and relationship. I think, you know, we bring in so much complexity into this whole relationship thing. There's so much unnecessary complexity. If you've been together on, there's so much background to this, you know, you guys have been together, separated, been together, man, that's so much. If you're gonna make it work, just make it work. And if it's not working, boom, you know, you can love someone, love them enough to let them be. How about your life? Is it healthy for you mentally, emotionally? It's so much drain. You know, it looks like there's a part of you that you want to be with this guy, but it's like you're latching onto a dream that's never going to be. You know, nearly a decade, and he's already screwing other women. So he really doesn't care. So, and I'll suggest it might be a good idea to listen to your mom. You know, so you know, particularly within our community as immigrants and stuff, it's a very imminent problem, you know, with regards to people having status problems and stuff. And I'm of the opinion somebody's going to help someone, okay? But then again, if someone is with you because they want to get their papers, for the sole purpose of getting their papers to adjust the status in the country, so what it means is, as soon as they get that, they're going to jump ship. Does that make sense? It's really simple. So that person is not into you. You can be with someone, you're in love with that person, you met someone, the guy is trying to survive, he hasn't got papers, you love him enough, you get married, you realize that things will fall into place. Okay, you got British citizenship, you marry the guy, you're the one who helps his status to get better. But the main thing is you have a fantastic, a healthy relationship with this guy. So what does it matter if you gave him his papers or he gave you your papers? But if somebody gets with you for the sole purpose of adjusting there, that's a very selfish, you know, thing to do, which people do all the time. So do you want to put your life in the hands of someone that you seem to have an extensive track record with? He's a bad boy. He doesn't, to put it quite simply, this guy doesn't give a shit about you. Okay, I think there isn't much I can say to you, you know, about this. I get it, you're emotionally invested in this, but trust me, you can do better with your life. You can get someone else, you can connect, and if he doesn't want to be with in your son's life anymore, even I respect the fact that you want him to be in his son's life. You can't force a man to be a dad or be a good dad. You can't force a man to be with you. A man cannot force a woman to love him. A man cannot force a woman to be with him. These things happen naturally. We find a common ground. Something brings us together. Yes, we have our differences. We have our imperfections. But something has got to bring you together. You know, I've got to love your imperfections coupled with your perfections. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's me done. Let me wrap this up. I wish you all the best. Okay? Again, it's just my advice. Move away. This relationship is toxic. Listen to your mom before it's too late. Okay, I wish you all the best, and I hope you find your Prince Charming, the man of your dreams. It's your boy Franklin. Listen, if you haven't, look around through my vlogs, check my food recipes. You know, I got loads of Nigerian food recipes. I do a lot of vlogging and stuff, and yeah, there's a lot more content. Smash the like button, hit that little bell button, okay, so that you can get alerted as soon as my videos go live. And it's your boy Franklin. Follow me on Instagram at The Nigerian Food Channel, my personal Instagram at Franklin, and yeah, that's it. Send me your topics to the email below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love. Pow. Bye now.